All right. Welcome back to another installment of the 94 podcast. I'm Brooke Edel, joined here with my co-host Jim Bushy. And guess who we got? We got Up the Score in the building. We got Leonard Panion with a brand new podcast. Congrats. But you'll talk about that at the end of the podcast. We'll stay focused on what's in front of us, which is, let's not bury the lead, the NFL draft. We're literally a day away, one sleep away from the NFL draft. I can hear the chimes already. And you're on the clock, Jim. What are your thoughts on the NFL draft in your hometown, Green Bay, Wisconsin?
Oh my goodness! I went out with my friend last night, and we went to the area to get food. It is huge. And when I say it's huge, I mean it takes up. You think it'd be like a small little stage? No, it's humongous. It's crazy.
Okay, you where was it again?
It's the stage, so it's like right next to Lambeau Field, right between there.
Right next to Lambeau Field. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, what's the name of the place again?
It's Lambeau Field and next to the Rush Center.
The Rush Center. Okay, that's where it was. Okay, so we're I've been like 24 hours from now. We're in the first round, mock drafts. I think the best way to do this, I think we should do youngest to oldest. Whoever is the youngest picks first. Like we're just gonna do it in a random order. Whoever is the youngest to oldest. So, all right, who's the youngest here?
I don't know.
All right, tell your age.
I'm 34.
God
Okay.
damn, I feel like I'm the youngest. 29.
Oh, you win, Jim. We're both 34. 34.
Damn.
34 on 94. But yeah, I turned 35, God willing, next month, May 14th, off season. Check me out on the 94 podcast. We're also going to have a brand new spring and summer line coming up. So I'm also going to make that link available here on, the 94 podcast. But before we get into all that good stuff, let's talk about what else is going on. And we got the NFL draft. We got the playoffs. What happened last night? The Wolves lost to the Lakers. The Wild beat the Golden Knights. That's pretty cool, right? 5-2 for the Wild. It was 94-85 for the Timberwolves. So 1-1 back to Minnesota. 1-1 back to Minnesota for the Minnesota Wild. That probably feels like a different 1-1 for the Wild compared to the Minnesota Timberwolves, because they were looking at it as like, hey, we can steal this game. They were about to come back into that game. But yeah, just a lot of great playoffs. Alexander Ovechkin scored his first overtime playoff goal, game winner. That's pretty cool. And the Caps were the first team to get into the playoffs, and the Canadians were the last team to clinch. A lot of great series, Jim. I'll let you kind of give us a little bit more color on the playoffs that you've been watching.
I mean, I've been trying to watch them all. I think the best series so far has to be, oh gosh, they're all very good.
Give me one. I'm challenging you. Give me one.
We're going Washington, Montreal, like you said.
What, Washington and Montreal? Hey, Leonard, try to hang up and come back in. But like you said, Washington and Montreal, pretty good?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Do you think it'll go 6, 7?
Oh, it's definitely going to go 7.
7.
That's the way these two teams are playing. Montreal is making a comeback in game 1. Losing in overtime. They're playing right now. They're down 2-1.
2-1. That's a live score right now. 2-1.
Live score right now.
Who's up 2-1?
Washington.
Okay. Has Ovechkin scored?
No, he has not.
He is not. Okay. But 2-1. That's a good start for the Washington Capitals. That's game 2, correct? That's game 2 action.
That's game 2. 2 games in the West. So you see the series to watch. I mean, other than the Minnesota Golden Knights, it has to be Colorado, Dallas. Those two teams could be a Western Conference champions game if they changed the format back to where it was. But my goodness, that's a great series.
Oh, for sure. Colorado and Dallas. Yeah. That almost feels like that could, like you said, that could be like a Western Conference Finals by itself. So yeah, like a lot of good first round matchups, like just like the LA Lakers and the Minnesota Timberwolves, best first round matchup in the NBA, hands down. JJ Redick made a great adjustment from game one, where they gave up a team record, franchise record for the Minnesota Timberwolves, 21 made three-pointers. They won by 22. But the Timberwolves, they kind of showed the bigger lineup, and the Lakers went with a small lineup. And Rudy Gobert, that's basically what they're trying to do. They're trying to have that smaller lineup. Jackson Hayes hasn't played too much, but if you're a Timberwolves fan, you got to feel good about going back to Target Center 1-1, and the Lakers didn't even play that great of a game in regards to how they showed up in the second half to close out the game. But Leon, were you watching the Timberwolves and the Lakers game too?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay.
Yeah.
You said that was I watching the Lakers and the Timberwolves game too?
Correct.
Yeah, I did. It seemed like Lakers got right to it. It looks like LeBron, he wasn't trying to score early, was trying to do the dirty work, get rebounds, assists. Pretty much let Luka do his thing for the most part. And, a lot of people had Timberwolves, winning this game. But I couldn't really wrap my head around LeBron losing game two. And with the Luka by his side, and I guess I was right. But I almost started believing the hype because everybody was like, the Lakers going to get swept. And I was like, I don't know. But, yeah.
Cool. All right. So what do you think is going to happen game three? That's what it is. It's 1-1. The series, both. Jim, you can give me your kind of intel on what the Wild are doing. 1-1 going back to St. Paul. As you know, the Vegas Golden Knights, they drop game two after taking care of the Wild in game one.
Okay. I don't know if y'all can hear this, but there's fireworks going off outside.
Okay, I can't hear it. I can't hear it.
Right outside. Might not be close, but like in the distance where I can hear it still.
Okay, you're okay though. No fireworks in your windows or anything.
The building's still standing, so don't worry about a fire. If it is, you'll see me burst out the door quickly.
For sure, yeah, and we would understand that. Basically take care. Yeah. Okay, give me your thoughts though on the Wild game three.
I mean, that's what they needed to do. They needed to come back. They needed to.
Bless you.
Yeah, bless you.
Yeah.
They needed to take it to Vegas. They needed to get the momentum going.
Sure.
And they did it. They scored early. They scored often. We all knew Vegas was going to be able to put a couple on the board, but they keep it up, and they were going to take game two. And if they keep it up, they could possibly take the series.
For sure, absolutely. So yeah, the series is there for the taking if the Minnesota Wild step up. Leon, I want to get your take on what's going to happen game three and beyond with the Minnesota Timberwolves.
Man, game three, honestly, is tough because, whoever wins game three, I think statistics says game three is usually the winner of the series, I believe. But I'm not
I would say game five, maybe game five. Game five is more of a decisive game. But, yeah, go ahead.
But as far as game three, they're back in Minnesota. This one's tough. But I got to go with the Lakers. I think
in game three? Just in game three?
Huh?
Just in game three, you have the Lakers winning, going up 2-1?
Lakers game three.
Okay.
I think LeBron.
What about game four then?
Oh, game four. I give it to Minnesota game 4.
Okay, so it goes back to LA 2-2. So game 5 is going to be the decisive one, like I told you.
Yeah. Maybe
Game
5.
5.
You might be right about that, yeah.
For sure.
Maybe 5. So I think they go back to LA 2-2.
Okay.
And,
that'd be a good series.
We got to see what happens.
Okay. Cool. All right. So we could possibly have 2-2. I mean, hey, like I said, buckle the F up, Leon. Buckle the F up, Leon. It's about to be 2-2 going back to L.A. Are the Lakers going to live and die in L.A. like Tupac? I don't know. We'll see. The L.A. Kings on the other side, too. They're in the playoffs, so there's a lot of action. You know, just like Minnesota has 2 teams in the playoffs, L.A. has got 2 teams in the playoffs, Colorado's got 2 teams in the playoffs. Dallas, they only have the Stars. The Mavericks did not make the playoffs. I'm sorry, Mavericks fans. Luka, I know they're like it pains them to watch Luka play. And Luka had a good game though in game 2. We got to give credit where credit's due. LeBron looks old though. Like he looks old in the second half. I don't know if he's going to be able to keep up with Anthony Edwards at target center. So I would actually do the opposite. I think the Wolves win game 3, and then they drop game 4. So they go back to LA 2-2 in that order. What's your prediction on the Wolves, Jim? I want to hear your prediction.
Listen, watching game 1, because it was on our channel, it was very good. I think it was a big surprise that they were able to get the win game 1. It's probably going to go back to 2-2. Wolves win game 3. Lakers win game 4.
Okay, 2-2. Game 5. All right, who do you have winning game 5, Leon? Go ahead. We're doing the whole series.
Game 5.
Come on.
I'm gonna go with the Lakers.
Lakers, game 5, so they go up 3-2. All right, game 6. Who's winning game 6? It's back in Minnesota, yeah. Target Center.
Back in Minnesota.
Yeah. It leaves Staples Center. It goes to Target Center.
Yeah,
Timberwolves. So game 7 back at Staples Center. Who's moving to the second round? Who's moving on? Lakers in 7. Okay. All right. Thank you, Leon. That's your prediction. All right, Jim, what's your prediction real quick, just so we can fly through this?
It's going to be simple. I think it's going to be Wolves in 6.
Wolves in 6? Okay, gotcha. You just have them winning 5 and then go ahead and take care of them in 6. Gotcha. I'm going the same. I'm going Wolves in 6. They go back 2-2 to L.A. The Wolves take care of business in L.A., go up 3-2. Anthony Edwards can sense that he is a game away from putting LeBron into the summer bucket. And he can say 1, 2, 3, Cancun for LeBron James and send Luka Doncic home, because that's what Luka did to him last year. So this would be exacting last year's justice. Being able to take out Luka after he ended the magical season for the Minnesota Timberwolves last season. So I got Timberwolves in 6, which moves us forward to the Wild. Real quick, give us a Wild prediction for the series. Jim. Yes.
Sorry, the Flyers are...
No, you're good. You're good. Sorry.
I hate to say this, but it's going to be Knights in 6.
Dang. I'm kind of leaning that way too. I don't know. It's kind of I want to see the Wild survive and keep winning. But yeah, I got the Golden Knights taking out the Wild, probably in 6. Probably in 6 as well. Yeah, I think it's going to be competitive. But yeah, I see Golden Knights moving forward. I don't know, Leon, are you a big hockey fan?
Somewhat. I need the Oilers to win.
You need the Oilers to win? Okay, so you're a big Connor McDavid fan?
Well, I got them on my parlay. Do the Oilers got a shot?
I don't know. The Oilers. Hey, Jim, you're the maestro here. Do the Oilers have a shot to win it all?
They do. They were there last year with David. He's still healthy. He needs a little help. He needs to get Draisaitl back. Some of the forwards need to get healthy. But if they can make a run, if they can get past LA, which they have done in the past 4 years in a row, I mean, anything's possible.
Like KG said, anything's possible.
Just got to get in.
That's it.
Yeah, man, I got a parlay, and I had the Oilers on my parlay, so I need them to win.
All right, Leon, we're not talking about your parlay. We're talking about the NFL mock draft, all right? but Oilers, you're a big Oilers fan, right?
No, I'm not an Oilers fan.
No, you got to be. I mean, like, that's your team now for the playoffs.
You're right. That's my team for right now.
That's your team for right now, right?
I'm a Blackhawks fan, though, by the way.
Okay, Blackhawks fan. Yeah, okay. I give respect to the Blackhawks. They're a good championship team. Yep. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we give respect to the Chicago Blackhawks here on the 94 podcast. One of the best logos out there in all of professional sports. Absolutely.
Patrick Kane, baby.
Okay, Patrick Kane, Jonathan Taves, Patrick Sharp. Yep. They also had didn't they have Crawford?
I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
All I know is Patrick Kane, bro. That's it.
The main ones. I got you. Who's Connor Bedard, right? That's the new star.
Bedard's there.
Yep. He met Justin Jefferson when the Vikings were at Soldier Field last year. So that's kind of cool. Like two stars kind of crossing paths there. It's cool. All right, let's talk about the future. Let's talk about the future of the NFL draft. It's going to be rapid fire. Jim, you're the youngest. You're picking number 1 overall. When I say your name, I'm going to ask you real quick, and I'll give you like an idea of who's going to be available for those picks, and then we're just going to go rapid fire. We're going to go through 32. So I need everybody to pay attention. When I call your name, there's no stuttering, no stammering. You pick who you want at that point. So pick number 1.
Wait, what?
All right. This is the no huddle draft here on the 94 podcast. We're going to coin that, the no huddle mock draft. All right. Pick number 1, Tennessee Titans on the clock. Jim Bushy's the GM. Who are you taking? Number 1 overall. The NFL draft in Green Bay has launched. Roger Goodell has officially put the Tennessee Titans and Jim on the clock.
Just over 2 minutes remaining. The Tennessee Titans were taking quarterback from Miami. Ward.
No Shadur Sanders?
Oh, hell no.
No? No perfect timing? Okay. You're going Cam Ward. Okay, cool. All right. So that means it is pick number 2. Click, click, click. Boom. Leon, who are you taking? You got Travis Hunter available. You got Abdul Carter available. You got who are you taking?
Who's the number? Okay, who's got the second pick?
The Cleveland Browns. You are the Cleveland Browns. Pay attention, please.
Wow. Travis Hunter.
You going Travis Hunter?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Why are you picking Travis Hunter?
I wanted to pick Shador. I don't see Shador in Cleveland, but yeah, so Travis Hunter, I can see him in a Cleveland jersey.
For sure. He's going to play both offense and defense?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Package deal. Probably start at corner. Wide receiver on the package in a Cleveland jersey.
Yeah, you can't bypass Travis Hunter and what he brings to the table for the Cleveland Browns. Yeah, they're in a tough division. They got George Pickens. They got Jamar Chase. They got T. Higgins. They also have Rashard Bateman, Minnesota Gopher. They also have Zay Flowers. They also have Mark Andrews. So, yeah, you have a tough division where you definitely need a corner like Travis Hunter. So I'll go real quick. So I'll be pick number 3, the New York Giants. This is easy. I'm taking Abdul Carter. Like, there's no other pick here. There's no other pick. You take the best player on the board. The Giants have to take Abdul Carter. You can get a quarterback later, but you're not going to get a Micah Parsons equivalent. You got to be able to rush the quarterback. They need a brand new LT in New York. They go Abdul Carter. And I'm going Abdul Carter. It's pick number 3. All right, pick number 4 is going to be Jim, the New England Patriots. I know you're really happy you got pick number 4 here. So who are you getting? There's a couple players. Leon, please be quiet. There's a couple players that are available. Will Campbell, Ashton Genty, Calvin Banks Jr. Who are you going with the New England Patriots? Pick number 4.
I'm going to go with Will Campbell. They really need help in that position. I think that'll be a good pickup for them.
Awesome. Cool. All right. So we got Will Campbell. All right. Pick number 5. Leon, this is your turn. Jack is going to be the Jacksonville Jaguars. Who are you selecting? You have a couple players here. Ashton Genty, Calvin Banks Jr., you got Mason Graham. You got Shadur Sanders. Who are you taking?
For the Jaguars?
Correct.
That's a great question.
All right, we don't have all day.
Okay. I'm about to go with Mason Graham.
Mason Graham? All right, so you're going Mason Graham. He's the defensive tackle out of Michigan. He's going to be a guy that is going to shore up the front end for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Okay, cool. Pick number 6, the Las Vegas Raiders. I'm going Shadur Sanders here. This just makes sense. I feel like if you're the Raiders, you don't have a real quarterback. No, whoever what they had. Now they have Pete Carroll. Pete Carroll is going to be the perfect coach to take on a Shadur Sanders in that personality. All right. The pick is in for the Las Vegas Raiders. We're moving forward to pick number 7. And Jim Bushy pulling up for his favorite team, the New York Jets. I'm just kidding.
You stole my pick. So I'm going to go with Banks Jr., offensive tackle from Texas, Calvin Banks Jr.
Calvin Banks Jr. out of Texas. Okay. And Calvin Banks is leaving Austin a year early. And he's going to be a nice basically staple for the New York Jets to go ahead and protect the quarterback of the future. Okay.
Yeah.
Pick number 8. So that makes Leon, that's your turn. Carolina Panthers. Who are you selecting? You have Michael Williams available. You have Armand Mebu available. And you
Okay, I got it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm gonna go with Matthew Golden with the wide receiver Texas.
Okay. I like that for the Carolina Panthers, giving Bryce Young another weapon on the offensive side, and he's going to be lined up there with former Minnesota Viking Adam Thielen, and then they also, they have so much young talent in Carolina. Who's that wide receiver from South Carolina? Maybe you guys could help me. His name is escaping me right now. Is Xavier Legette, I believe?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, Xavier Legette, and then they also have another wide receiver. But Carolina, full of young talent on wide receiver. I like that pick. Okay, so Matthew Golden, and a lot of people have been really high on him. So it's my pick, New Orleans Saints, correct? Can I trade? No, I'm just kidding. Because I think they would try to trade up for Shadur Sanders, but New Orleans Saints, they don't get Shadur Sanders, so they go ahead and they settle. Unfortunately for them, because they need a quarterback, is Michael Williams, edge rush out of Georgia. All right, so that moves us forward to pick number 10. Ooh,
Da Bears.
Da Bears. Leon, this is your team. Da Bears. All right, Jim, you're Ryan Poles. You're walking up with the card. Who are you picking?
We're trading Caleb Williams for the next best. No, we're not. We're picking up Tyler Warren from Penn State to help out that offensive line, give him another weapon.
I agree with that. That's a great spot for him to land.
Who?
Tyler Warren. And mind you, Ashton Genty has not been selected in the.
I wanted him to go to the Bears. Damn.
Well, Jim's the GM. You got to talk to him. You got to write him a letter. All right.
I don't think they need help running back. I think they need help on the receiving end.
I like Swift. I like Swift for Chicago, right? He's still with Chicago, right? Yeah. I like Swift.
Yeah.
All right. So, I mean, yeah, you got Cole Kmet. So you're going to have Cole Kmet and Tyler Warren for Caleb Williams, DJ Moore, Rome Odunze. That's a lot of weapons. Yeah. And I'm sure they're going to be ready to go to like an air assault in Chicago. All right, moving forward, pick number 11. Shout out to Coach. He's out in the Bay Area. And his San Francisco 49ers, Leon, you are selecting for the San Francisco 49ers. You are officially on the clock.
All right, let me get James Pierce from Tennessee.
Okay, James Pierce from Tennessee.
49ers.
What's his position?
He plays edge.
Edge. Okay, cool. That's a good pickup.
Tennessee had a great defense. All the players on Tennessee were pretty solid.
Okay, so no offensive line help for the 49ers. You're going defensive line.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Edge.
All right, cool. And so I get the Dallas Cowboys. So I'm Jerry Jones for this draft. All right. So you missed out. You missed out on Shadur. Boo! Right, you're getting booed right now. You missed out on Shadur Sanders. You didn't get Cam Ward. You got questions at quarterback with Dak Prescott. Your backup quarterback Cooper Rush departed. He rushed out of Dallas. And now I'm the Dallas Cowboys. I got to take T-Mac. I'm taking McMillan out of Arizona, the junior wide receiver. Yeah. Yep. That's who I'm picking. That's who I'm picking as the Dallas Cowboys. I think you pair him up with CeeDee Lamb. You have two weapons on the outside, where you're going to be able to run and gun with those two guys. So I'm going with Tatoria McMillan. All right, now you can ask me a question, but let's first wrap up this draft. We'll answer questions as we go. What's your question, real quick?
Ashton Jennings fits the Cowboys perfectly. They need a star. They need a running back. I don't see how you pass him up as a Dallas Cowboys. But all right, I'm gonna let it go.
You're really high on him. I feel like they don't really run the ball with Dak. They pay Dak too much money to run the ball, if you understand the economics behind that.
Wait, did they just have – who's the running back for the Cowboys? They ran it.
Yeah, go ahead.
I forgot his name, bro. But you know –
Tony Pollard?
21 before Pollard.
No, didn't Pollard leave? I think he went.
Yeah,
Pollard left. Who's the running back for Dallas? That's a good question.
They need a running back. That's what I'm saying.
I thought it was Pollard.
I thought it was Pollard because
Pollard left.
He left. All right, someone look it up. Someone look it up with their phone.
Pollard's on the Jaguars or something.
Or who's the running back? But like I know that they also had they had Deuce Vaughn, which that was kind of like a failed experience. Who is it? Jim, do you have the running back, the depth chart for the Dallas Cowboys running back?
I think it was Miles Sanders and Javonte Williams, but that doesn't seem right.
That doesn't seem right.
Well,
yeah.
Javonte Williams, Mike Sanders.
Oh,
right now.
That's what it is, right? But you got to understand, like, Jerry Jones doesn't really invest in running backs. He doesn't believe in the running back. He wants the quarterback to be the star.
Wait. What's my man name that came from went to Ohio State? What was his name?
I don't know, man. You gotta tell me. All right,
he came in
we're
with-
moving forward, Leon.
right.
We gotta move forward, bro. We spent too much time here. Okay, pick number 13. So that's coming back to Jim.
Miami Dolphins. We're taking cornerback.
Hold on, Denver Broncos. Denver Broncos.
No?
No, pick 13, Denver Broncos. Unless you did a trade with Miami.
No, pick 13 is the Dolphins. I'm literally looking
That's
at
no. Okay, so was that the trade that was completed?
I believe so.
Because
I
it's
have a
a
problem.
projected trade with Miami. I don't know if it's official.
Okay, well, if it's Miami, I'm taking a cornerback. If it's the Broncos, I'm taking the. Hold on. I had nowhere. I just saw him.
No, you're good.
Austin Genty.
There you go, Ashton Genty. I like that landing spot for Ashton Genty a whole lot better than the Dallas Cowboys because the Cowboys are not going to utilize him. They're just going to waste his talent.
Ezekiel Elliott? You don't remember Ezekiel
100%.
Elliott?
100%. They're still going to waste his talent. I'm telling you this because Jerry Jones is going to destroy the Dallas Cowboys. But I'm here for it because I'm not a Cowboys fan. I'm sorry to all the Cowboys fans, but like Jerry Jones is the worst thing that's ever happened to them. All right, moving forward to pick 14. Get over the Cowboys, Leon. The Indianapolis Colts. You're on the clock. You're the Indianapolis Colts. Focus.
Indianapolis Colts. I don't know the pick for that. Sorry, I don't know.
You got Shamar Stewart. You just take the edge rusher.
Okay, I got you.
Come on, man. Focus up.
Give me Kenneth Grant out of Kenneth Grant. Give me Kenneth Grant.
From where?
Kenneth Grant is from Michigan. He's from Michigan. The D tackle.
He's a D tackle. All right, cool. Kenneth Grant. All right. Pick number 15. Peace out, A-Town. I got the Atlanta Falcons. I'm going Jalen Walker, Georgia edge rusher. That makes sense. They just lost Grady Jarrett to the Chicago Bears, so they definitely need some help on getting to the quarterback. So pick number 15, Atlanta Falcons. We got to rush through these next few picks, guys. We're up against the clock. So Arizona Cardinals, real quick, who are you taking, Jim? GM for the Arizona Cardinals. Who?
Tettairoa.
Yeah, T-Mac.
Arizona.
Yeah, I took him with the Dallas Cowboys. So, he's already off the clock. He's off the board. All right. And
then we're going to go with a tight end from Michigan, Colston Loveland.
Okay. Colston Loveland, he's a tight end, right?
Tight end.
Okay, sure hands. So basically, he would be a nice weapon for Kyler Murray. Okay, cool. All right, pick number 17, Leon. You're on the clock. Your favorite Cincinnati Bengals, Skyline Chili.
Bengals, they need a running back, right?
You're the GM. You tell me who you're taking.
Okay, give me Marion Hampton out of North Carolina.
North Carolina. All this talk about Ashton Genty, you don't even take him for Joe Burrow.
He already left, didn't he? Didn't he already take him?
No, he's on the board.
I thought he went.
Oh my God! All right. It's New York Giants. New York Giants. Guess what? They're gonna get their quarterback. They're gonna get their quarterback right here. The New York Giants is natural. Pick 18. You take a throw at the board with Jackson Dart. And I want to hear that like dart sound right there. Yeah. All right. Stay with me now. All right. So pick number 19, Tampa Bay Buccaneers. We got Jim.
With a quarterback, Maxwell Hairston from Kentucky.
Ooh, okay. I like that pick. All right. And this could be a projected trade out for Miami. So pick number 20 does belong to the Miami Dolphins, but it could be the Denver Broncos. But again, Leonard, just pick for both teams. Pick for both Miami and Denver because we don't know if this is a projected trade. It hasn't been finalized.
Miami Miami and Denver.
Yeah, pick for both Miami and Denver. Just your idea. Don't go crazy. We don't need to spend a lot of time.
Give me Luther Burden out of Missouri.
Okay, for who?
For Miami.
Okay, for the Broncos, Denver Broncos.
For the Broncos, give me a guard, Donovan Jackson.
Donovan Jackson. Okay, cool. I got a question for everybody here. Shadur Sanders, is he off the board? Did we already select him? Oh yeah, we did. Las Vegas. Las Vegas has Shadur Sanders. Okay, so I'm the Pittsburgh Steelers, correct? You just went. Pittsburgh Steelers, Mike Tomlin. Ooh, I don't get Shadur Sanders, but I'm looking around. Who could I potentially nab here that could be a huge pickup? I'm going with. Oh man, this is tough. This is tough because this kind of like would be a perfect spot for Shadur Sanders. And then quarterbacks are gone. Jackson Dart was just taken. I am going with Gray Zabel, North Dakota State, interior offensive lineman. Mike Tomlin wants to run the ball, and he wants to protect the quarterback. So I'm going with best player available, Gray Zabel. All right, go ahead. It's pick number 22, Los Angeles Chargers. Jim.
Safety, Malachi Starks.
I like that pick, Malachi Starks, and he's a Georgia senior, or he's a junior. Okay, okay, yeah. All right, cool. So that brings us to pick number 23, Green Bay Packers. Leon, you're picking for the Green Bay Packers. You're a go Pack go cheesehead.
Give me Emeka Agabuka out of Ohio State.
Oh, Ohio State. Okay, cool. All right. It's fitting. Wide receiver. Cool. All right. Pick number 24, Minnesota Vikings, real quick. Fitting that I would get the Minnesota Vikings. So as Kwesi Adolfo-Mensah, I'm coming up with the card. I'm looking around. Who do I want? I need help. I'm taking Jahdae Barron, Texas. I'm taking him as a corner for the Minnesota Vikings, joining Brian Flores and his tenacious defense. All right, pick number 25, Jim Bushy, GM of the Houston Texans. Who are you selecting?
I'm picking Nick Scroton from Texas A&M.
Can you say his name again? You kind of cut off.
Nick Scroton, Scouarton.
Oh yeah, you got to be careful with that name.
Yeah. It's PG enough. It's his name.
It's his name.
It's not like what's his name from Michigan.
Right.
I will not.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. All right, so that pick is off the board. All right, so thank you again, Jim, for selecting him and saying probably one of the toughest names in the whole draft. All right, pick number 26.
You're welcome.
Yep. Pick number 26, Los Angeles Rams. Leon, who are you selecting?
Let me get Josh Simmons, offensive tackle out of Ohio State.
I like that pick. That's a good pick. That's a solid pick. Los Angeles Rams definitely need to protect Matthew Stafford and his ribs. Pick number 27, I am Ozzie Newsome for the Baltimore Ravens. I am selecting, I really like this pick. Is Kenneth Grant still available for Michigan, defensive tackle, or did someone snag him already? I'm taking him. I think Baltimore definitely needs to be able to replace Michael Pierce, who just retired for the Baltimore Ravens. So I believe Ravens are very well connected in Michigan. It's the Harbaugh family, so I'm going with Kenneth Grant. It just makes too much sense. Okay, moving forward to a team that plays in Michigan, the Detroit Lions. Pick number 28, Jim Bushy.
Derek Harmon from Oregon, defensive tackle.
Okay. I like that. So Jared Goff can get some more time. You said what school did you go to? Michigan State?
Oregon.
All right. Big Ten. I mean, it's crazy. It's all Big Ten. All right, pick number 29, the Washington Commanders. Leon.
Siobhan Revel Jr., East Carolina, your cornerback.
Okay. I like that pick too. That's a solid pick. They definitely need a corner there. All right, pick number 30. I get the Buffalo Bills. Oh, I'm going Trey Amos, Mississippi corner, senior. I believe this is a good spot, a good landing spot for Amos and the Bills. They need each other. His ability to match up with big physical receivers is going to play huge here. Kansas City Chiefs. I mean, and it could potentially be a division with Stephon Diggs as well, playing them twice a year. Okay, in Kansas City Chiefs, pick number 31, Jim Bushy. We're winding down the first round.
Josh Simmons, Ohio State offensive tackle.
Josh Simmons? He wasn't drafted, was he? Leon, did you pick him?
No, I didn't pick him.
You didn't pick him? Perfect. Okay, so that leaves you, pick number 32, the Super Bowl champions, Philadelphia Eagles. Leon, pick number 32. And the final pick of the first round and the first day of the NFL Draft 2025, live from Lambeau Field, Green Bay, Wisconsin. Go ahead. What was it again?
South Carolina, your safety. Nick Amori, South Carolina safety.
All right, and that closes the first round here on the 94 podcast, the No Huddle mock draft. You know, wake up, buckle the F up, Leon. It's going to be a fun ride, the NFL drafts. Thank you again here for tuning in to the 94 podcast. Until next time here on the 94 podcast, we'll see you at the TOP. And make sure to check out Up the Score with Leon. That's another podcast. But again, we do appreciate you guys tuning in. Like and subscribe. Shout out to the CCX studio. Make sure to also go to your local government and support CCX studios. Channel 20 is here for that reason. Thank you again, and goodbye, and good night, and good luck. Peace.